Hi everyone, my name is Jean Ikatubay and I'm 20 years old and I'm currently studying at Andres Bonifacio College here in Dipolog City. And today we're going to discuss the 5 macro skills and communicative competence. First, we have listening, followed by speaking, reading, writing, and viewing. But before we're going to proceed to the discussion of these 5 macro skills, let us first answer this question. What is macro skills? Now, macro skills refer to the primary, key, main, and largest skill set relative to a particular context. It is commonly referred to in English language. The 5 macro skills are reading, listening, writing, viewing, and speaking. Now, all of this are important for us to communicate effectively to our parents, teachers, or friends, and other people around the world. Now, you may think or you may ask yourselves, why do we have to study or why do we have to acquire these 5 macro skills? Now, the reason is this. The 5 macro skills are important because these skills are essential for communicating, like what I've said earlier. It is tough to balance the 5 macro skills, which are writing, reading, speaking, viewing, and listening. But, again, we have to acquire these 5 macro skills and we have to balance all of this to be an effective speaker. Being good at only one of these communicative skills will not help us smooth away the difficulties in communicating. Therefore, we should study and we should learn how to balance these 5 macro skills. What are the 5 macro skills? First, we have listening. Listening is the ability to accurately receive and interpret messages in the communication process. There are 3 common modes of listening. First, we have competitive, passive, and active. Now, in listening, like if you're talking with your friend, like if her name is Angel and you are Anna, and Anna is talking to you, therefore you are considered to be the listener. And in this case, you have to listen well to your friend Angel so that you will acquire the information you needed. Next is the modes of listening. We have the competitive or combative listening. Now, this listening happens when we are more interested in promoting our own point of view than in understanding or exploring someone else's view, like in our reasoning or like in debate. Just like the pictures out there. They're like arguing or they're competing for their ideas and reasoning. Next is the passive listening. Now, it is passive listening. It is the listening without reacting, allowing someone to speak without interrupting, not doing anything else at the same time. Like if your parents are talking to you, you will just keep silent and you will just listen to your parents, and that is passive listening. Third one, the active listening. So it is a communication technique first developed by Carl R. Rogers and Richard Parson that is used in counseling, training, and conflict resolution. It requires that the listener fully concentrate, understand, respond, and then remember what is being said. So, like the counselors out there and those people who need counseling, they undergo active listening. Next to here are the 5 macro skills. The second one is speaking. Now, what is speaking? Stated here, speaking is done through the vocalization of human communication. So, like when you are talking, like me, I'm talking right now. This is speaking. Speaking depends on the context wherein communication will take place. Speaking can be formal or informal, or both. Our speaking or the way we speak, it can be both formal or informal. Here, like in pictures. Formal is commonly used during interviews or in books, but informal is when we're talking to friends, parents, that we use common words, or we call it as informal speaking. Now, the third one is reading. Now, reading comprehension involves decoding symbols, with the intention of deriving meaning from the text. These can be used for sharing knowledge, for self-development, or simply for relaxation, like if you're reading an article or you're reading a newspaper. That's that time that learning will take place. Like this, the girl is reading, so she's learning something. That's for reading. And the fourth is writing. So the question is, what is writing? We have here a pencil and a girl writing in her notebook. Writing is the process of using symbols to communicate thoughts and ideas in a readable form. Writing allows for a more meaningful and depth transmission of ideas compared to speaking. Following the writing process, we have the writing, we have the drafting, revising, the fourth is proofreading, and the last is publishing. Now, writing is very important. In schools, we all have this, all the students undergo this one. Like writing, we can use this to press our ideas, like what Dr. Rizal did during their time. They used these skills of writing to let the Filipinos know that they have to do something. That's for writing. The last one we have is viewing. So the question again is, what is viewing? Now, according here, stated here, viewing refers to the ability to perceive meaning from visual images. Meaning, if you see a picture, you can automatically say that, it's all about love, it's all about happiness. That's why we have to balance all of this. And presentations, process that supports RC and literacy, broadens the ways in which students can understand and communicate their ideas, non-verbal communication. So in viewing, like during class discussion, if your teachers will use a PowerPoint, then the students will only read what's in the PowerPoint. That's for viewing. That belongs for viewing. Like for example, when you're watching movies with your friends, that's viewing. Like this one. Yeah, that one. That is an example of viewing. Now, there are ways to represent ideas visually. Since we're talking about viewing, we're going to discuss the ways to represent ideas visually. How? Here are the first, we have drawings. Second, photographs. Third, organizational graphs and charts. 4 is videos, multimedia, web pages, and web-based correspondence. Drawings. This is very common. It's a form of visual art in which a person uses various drawing instruments to mark paper or another two-dimensional medium, like these two pictures we have here. Next is photographs. So what are these photographs? It's an image created by light falling on a light-sensitive surface, usually photographed with film or an electronic medium such as CCD or CMOS chip. And these are like the pictures, they are photographs. Organizational graphs and charts. An organizational chart, or org chart, as it's more commonly known, is a diagram that displays reporting or relationship hierarchy. So students actually use this all the time during their reports. The most frequent application of an org chart is to show the structure of a business, government, or other organization. And we have an example here. We have the division center. Under the division center, we have the training floor, division LPO, we have this material and everything. Fourth is videos. So what are videos? This is very common. A digital recording of an image or set of images, such as a movie or animation that we're always watching. Next is the multimedia. So it is very common, like Facebook, Twitter. It belongs to multimedia. It is content that uses a combination of different forms, such as text, audio, images, animations, video, and interactive content. The last one is the web pages or web-based correspondence. So what are these? It's also written as web page or in one word. It's a document that is suitable for the World Wide Web and the web browser. And all of us are using this. We have the Facebook here, the YouTube, Twitter, and everything. Now again, let us have a recap. The 5 macro skills and communicative competence are listening, second is speaking, the third one is reading, the fourth one is writing, and the fifth one is viewing. I hope you've learned something while you're watching this. Thank you for watching.